Hello and welcome. Today we're checking out Computer Tycoon. It's a business strategy game being developed by Prog Orion. It is who's sponsoring this video. Thanks, Prog Orion. This game actually came out a long time ago in early access, about 3 years ago. I first showed it off back in the early bare bones days, and in that time it has gotten a lot of updates. And Prog Orion has asked me to show this thing off and show off, well, the new stuff and sort of reintroduce the game. And so that's what we're going to do today. What's going on here is it's 1974, and we are a computer tycoon. It's our job to go and build up a computer business, selling PCs across the world. We start out with nothing. Eventually, we get some research done. We get some tape drives and floppy drives and CDs and zip drives, all that stuff, and build our computers up and sell them wherever we need to go. All right, my name is Nook. My computer name is Nook Packard, and we are good at production because it's cheaper for us to produce things. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll be the yellow guys here. We'll go number one difficulty and some of the things here. So victory conditions, the way you win the game is being the last to survive. We got some opponents here. Singularity is just researching the final thing, sort of a space race kind of victory point. Or we also have survival, which was if we hit 2034 at the end of the game, which is 60 years of game time, and we are still alive. And on top, we win. There's also a random world thing here. We're playing on the world map, and what's going to happen is, like, the U.S. may have only 1 million people living there and be in poverty, or they may have like 1 billion people living there and be filthy rich. So it just sort of randomizes the world economy, basically. So it sort of adds some uniqueness in there every time you play the game. But we can change who's in and out of the game. We can also change our face if we want to be someone different. But you know what? I'm fine with being Steve. Yeah. All right. So here's our Commodore 64 boot up screen. You can turn off the sound if you want to. I was going to do that and I forgot. But well, there you go. There's the full effect of the game. Right now they are the game is creating the world basically. And let's press F1 to continue. All right. Hello, friend. Let's make some money. All right, so here we are. Welcome to the world. Every time you play this is something randomized, so sometimes some countries are rich, some are not. But our first job is to find a place to call home. Where are we going to build our base? So our operations, I should say. So the U.S. over here, you can see there's 581 million Americans. It's in poverty, and it's way too much for me to move in there. I only got 15 million bucks and 2 logistic points. So we got like Iceland up here. They're pretty cheap. There's 1 million Icelanders, and it's only $1 million to move in. That's pretty cheap. I may do that. Germany's average. Norway looks pretty cheap. They're in poverty as well. There's a lot of Norwegians. 178 Norwegians. Finland is... Finland actually might not be too bad. Now, you can also see there's that graph there. So let's go to Iceland here. So over here, we can see that all Iceland mostly cares about is ease of use. A little bit of prestige, a little bit of futures, but mostly ease of use is all I really want. And then you can see, like, in Finland, they're all about performance. Too many Norwegians for us. Where's a cheap place? Ukraine all they care about is capacity, and there's almost 7 million Ukrainians. 12 million bucks, that's expensive. We could do that though. All they care about is capacity and ease of use in Ukraine. They're poor, they're not in poverty. Yeah, you know what? We'll go to Ukraine, sure. Let's buy one there. Yeah. And then while we're in Ukraine, we're gonna go ahead and build ourselves a industrial site. So welcome to my industrial site here in Ukraine. Nice looking lawn. There's birds flying all around. We can go ahead and put ourselves a factory here because it's not really an industrial site without a factory. So that's going to go ahead and get built once the timer turns on. But it's not going to have anything to build, so let's go ahead and get our computer set up. So now it's 1974. We got nothing, basically. But we have to build something. So we have some basic parts we can scrap together to get ourselves our first PC to get on the shelves. I don't really care how good this PC is. And in fact, the people in Ukraine, they don't care how good it is as long as it has storage. So we're going to get ourselves a garbage computer that just has storage. You can see all the stats over here. Performance points, capacity, that's the one they care about. We got prestige, feature, ease of use, and quality. I think ease of use was the other one, wasn't it? So as long as those are, decent, as long as capacity is decent, that's all I really care about. So I'm going to go ahead and put my first memory chip in. We'll call it Mem1 and pop it into the new computer right there. Okay, we'll move on next. We'll get all these parts done. We can get our new CPU in here, which we can change the speed and the... that's all we can do with that one. and get that guy popped in the computer. We don't have any accessories yet, but we can research keyboards and whatever else. Movable media, we can get that eventually. We don't have any yet. No GPU yet. Storage we do have, and that's the most important thing, because the Ukrainians want storage. So let's get ourselves, we can choose whether or not we want these in here or not. We can say, you know what, I don't care, no heatsink necessary. If we add it in, as you can see we added in there, it adds some quality points to it. It also costs a little bit of extra upfront cost adding it in, and also a little bit more production time as well. So actually, maybe I don't put that on there. Yeah, who cares? They don't need it. I'm going to lower these down because they don't care about any of this stuff. So we'll add some capacity. That's all they care about is capacity. As long as it holds things, that's all they want. So we'll add that guy onto the computer. And we'll put in a power supply, which is going to be that. And again, I don't think it needs a heatsink. So, I mean, it can do some converting, obviously. Quality? No, it's garbage. It's garbage. It's really just a 9-volt. That's all we have power in this thing. Okay? Add that in there. We got a motherboard we got to add in, which is going to be just pretty basic. Turn that down, and that's features. Yeah, we don't need that, so we'll turn those on now. There's our motherboard. I'm trying to build just the cheapest computer I can find here. And we can go with operating system, which we do have one already. We got opcode system, which ease of use is something that they want, so I'm going to crank that up a little bit because they want ease of use. It's expensive, but not too bad. It's pretty cheap. So it's going to be ROS. And I think that's all we can do. We do have a display. We can add in, we have blinking lights. Yeah. A little bit of prestige, a little bit of features. I don't care about features. Maybe a little prestige there. Yeah, point of prestige. Yeah. Okay. Lights. The name of that one. Add that in there. Okay, so there is our computer. It's very basic. It's kind of a piece of junk. Let's go ahead and save that design, and then we're going to create a prototype.
Your new computer model went into the testing phase.
Okay, so what's going to happen there in the testing phase is we're going to see if it's worth selling, how much it is worth, and so we can get a price for how much we know how much to charge the thing. It also is telling us some of these points are getting a little more adjusted properly. Crank this thing up and let it go. Let me show off while this is happening. Let me show off the research because this is the interesting part of the game. So here we are in the 70s. We have nothing.
Your building upgrade has completed.
Oh, has it already? Okay. We can already we have Winchester technology right now. We can get to SCSI next. We can go to hard drives next time, and then 5 1/4. We can move our way up, all the way up, down the line. We got CD-ROMs in there. There's all kinds of stuff that we can eventually get to, and all the way up to 2020 stuff. So yeah, and I guess being where we are now, we really just care about data management, I think. We should go research. As soon as we get a research center, we'll get some tape drives, some floppy drives. 5 1/4. I think that's going to be our way. Our way of winning this is going to be focusing on that, I think. Okay, so back to Ukraine, and our factory is built. It doesn't need to have so much budget. We are producing computers for no reason. There's nothing being built. So let's go ahead and turn that off right now until this is done. We can tell them to stop and just finish it now, but it's fine. We'll let them continue on here and test this thing. Once it's tested, then we'll let it go. You can see some of the prestige is going up because we're testing it fully.
Your new computer model is polished.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and you go away for a second. You go away. Let's go ahead and crank up the production just a little bit for right now. Up to I don't know, somewhere around 6,000 units. We'll see a demand here in a moment. We go back over here. Now that we know how to produce them, we have a cost. $800 is how much this computer is going to cost me. So let's put a cost down. So from the tutorial, I think I'm supposed to put like four grand, which seems ridiculous. I understand, but here's what's going to happen. We're going to go into the pricing and adjust it. Most of the folks that live in this country are poor. So this is what they'll be paying. They're expecting to pay about $1,500. So I can tell you to make like a 50% discount. So I'll sell it for $2 grand. I'm still making a grand per computer. We'll go poverty. We can go even lower than that. Like that. We'll make $100 on poverty, folks. That's fine. That's fine. Average, we're going to go with like 25% off. Maybe like 35% off. And then 10 for the rich. And the filthy rich, they can pay the $4 grand because they want to pay the $4 grand. They're begging to. Here's how my product stacks up against everyone else. I'm number 1 in capacity. I'm number 1 in the ease of use. I think that's what that one was. And I'm number 17 in in the what was it, processor speed or whatever. Performance. I don't know what that was. And then that's performance. I think that now. So yeah, we're kind of terrible at some of these things, but it's fine. They don't care. Okay. All right, looking good. We'll go ahead and turn the thing on and start selling them. Hopefully, we can go ahead and put it up the market. And there they go. 9 sold. 9 off the shelf already. 18 off the shelf. We can see who's buying it. The casuals are buying it.
Manufacturing capacity.
I don't. Oh my. Okay. In my test game, I didn't start in a country as big as this, so I wasn't planning on this. So we have a demand of 53,000 units of production. We can only do 100% capacity in my factory. We can do 15,000. So there is some demand for this computer. You know what? Raise the price. Let's go back over here. You folks in poverty, I'm going to raise you up to like 60%. Sorry. 40% for you and 25 because I can't afford to keep these things. And you can get like a 1% discount. Okay. Okay. That should adjust that price down a little bit. I can't afford to make all that stuff. It does go down quite a bit. I can upgrade my factory. I guess I need to do that now. Yeah, we're going to have to. Let's go ahead and upgrade that thing and get that under control. We still have a logistic point as well. So we could actually still go out into the world and pick up a new place. You can see my competitors have arrived. But we could say come over, what was it, UK that was decent? They're expensive. Find somewhere cheap that we can expand into. Like Belarus, for instance. There's 1 million people there. And move into there. They like hard drives also. We have the point, we should use it. I want someone that likes hard drives. Who likes hard drives? You like performance. Moldova. There's no one living there. Let's go to... There's a lot of people in Turkey. I can't afford that, though. I think we're going to go for... what was that? Poland?
Your building upgrade has completed.
Belarus. I think we should go to Belarus. They're poor. Yeah, let's go to Belarus. Can I afford that? Not yet. We'll go there when we can. Back over here, my factory has increased its size, so let's go ahead and crank up the production of my my computers. Not to 90%, but down, or 90,000, but like 36, 36 right there. There we go. We're making some cash here. Okay, so now that that's happening, let's go ahead and get some... now, ideally, your research, your labs are better placed in rich countries. So actually, now that I say it, I wonder if maybe we could find a nice rich country, a nice cheap rich country to have our lab in. How much are you? You're 10 million bucks to move in. You're 6 million. Problem is, rich countries are expensive. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Not really. I like someone that's rich and likes their hard drives. How about Chile? No. Cuba? Yeah. Because I'll be, as soon as I buy this place, I'll be selling there as well. So I want a place that's gonna buy what I've got. I got 2 million bucks now. Let's see here. How's Japan? Japan expensive? Yeah. Well, I think what we're gonna do. Oh, Western Sahara. Filthy rich. I don't have what I want, though. Let's just go to... I could just keep it where I'm at. Let's just buy Belarus. Yeah. Belarus. I'll buy you. I'm not going to put a factory in there. It's just going to increase. You can see my numbers are going to go up in a second because there's 1.4 million people that are going to want my computer. My market share has gone up to 8%. I want to go and make sure that production is underway. So let's make sure that we are on top of that. Keep my budget up to where we are making what we are selling. Like that. I could also adjust the price if I want to make more computers, but I think it's fine right now. Both these countries were poor, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep my research station here. You'll see that because of the country not being rich, I have a bit of a penalty there, which is fine. I couldn't really find a good, cheap, rich country to build into. So we'll keep everything here in Ukraine, and we'll get a research station come in here. I could go and put in the logistics department, which gives me the ability to have more logistic points, so I can go to more places. Which, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it all right now. We got 9% market share. We can see my stats over here. There's my budget. We're making $8 grand. We're spending nowhere near that much. My sales are doing pretty good right now. Customers, we've got most folks in Ukraine. We could just went into Belarus, so it's going up there as well. Most of everyone's poor, and we are not anywhere near the top of the global sales for the year. And how's our market share looking? We are... Oh, we're not in last place.
Building upgrade has completed.
I'm used to being in last place on this game. So there we are. We're in like, what, fourth to last? Not bad. What people like, my market preferences is all about capacity. And there's how you win the game. Hit that. We are... Oh, by the way, another part of this game is we are 20 years old right now, and we have a chance to die every year.
Upgrade has completed.
There's one of the options in the game is you can turn on, like, if you die, you're dead. Game over. I'm not sure if, like, Wozniak takes over whenever we die or how that works, but that's an option in the game. We can also hire bodyguards and whatever else if we want to help us stay alive through the game longer. But let's go here to... we've got logistics. That gives us 2 logistic points. Let's go to research and get some research done. Now, we're putting a lot of money into this. We're putting 10 grand into this, which is giving me some research points coming out. Let's go to research screen and see what we can get. Now, we want capacity, right? I think we go with that tape drive first. Tape drive, get the floppy drive next. We need the SCSI first before we get the floppy drive, but we'll do that. We'll go grab SCSI, floppy drive. And then we get the hard disk drive. Maybe forget the floppy. Maybe we forget the tape drive. Grab the SCSI and then the hard drive. Let's just go straight to the hard drive. Yeah. Then we get other things later on, but let's just get the hard drive done first. And is that right? Yeah. Okay. So now we got SCSI coming next, then the hard disk drive, and then we're going to pop it on a new computer and give us lots of capacity.
You have researched a new technology.
That SCSI's done already? That was quick. This will be done in 200 days. That's a long time. It's a very long time. Maybe we should crank that up. Go back over... I think I go back over here. Let's adjust those points. You know what? We got money. Through the roof. Okay. All right. So now we just sort of sit back and let things happen. No, we shouldn't do that. We've got 2 logistics points. And let's use them. So there's a way of searching here, and I think it's this way. We want to find folks that like capacity, which is that one. I'm not sure if I can sort it by that or not. So Afghanistan really likes it. 10 million bucks to move into there. I've almost got it. We could go into there. Who else? Anyone cheaper? Austria. They're poor. There's 1 million of them. I could do that right now. I think we focus all on the capacity. Barbados, no one lives there. I think we go in Afghanistan. Once we get 10 million, 10 million is a lot of money. Cost how much to get there? Costs 1 logistic. Well, we could do both of them. So let's go to Austria. Come on. Go to Austria here. There we go. You see them there. I'm going to go ahead and buy a spot there. And now we don't need to do anything other than just sort of sit back and let the money roll in. My demand should go up. I could adjust the prices again to make sure demand is up. Yeah, let's do that a little bit. And this one here. Let's see if we can do a little bit of adjusting. Put that back at like 70% discount. We're not making much money on poverty. We can go like to 45, maybe 48 for the poor, and then 30 for the average. Okay, like that. So it raises up a bit. I'm not sure if it's actually a good idea to do that or not. We'll make sure we're making what we're selling. Okay. So, cash is rolling in. Hard disk drives are going to be here in a moment. We got 12% of the market. Not too bad. It's going up. As soon as we get 10 million bucks, we're going to go move into Afghanistan. And that should be a big boost, I think, to us. Other things we can make here, we can make recreation departments, which are basically just going to help us upgrade later on. And there's also offices as well, which are mandatory for certain things. Marketing department gives us marketing tools, which I'm not sure if it's necessary yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do it so we can show it off. Our hard disk drive is almost here. And as soon as that's here, I think we can buy a new computer.
Your building upgrade has completed.
Okay. Take a look at the old marketing department. Not that one. Marketing was this one. Put a billboard out. And I want to advertise.
You have researched a new technology.
Look how big our hard drives are.
The research queue is empty.
Okay, hang on. What do we research next? Maybe something we get real cheap and easy. Like a, maybe help our processor speed up and all that. We could get a tape drive, or we could get something like a better OS, maybe. How about a keyboard? Let's get a keyboard, and then work our way up to those built-in speakers. There we go. Yeah, everyone loves speakers. How about a printer? Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'll turn that thing back on.
You have researched a new technology.
Oh, I just went way into the hole. I guess because of the research. Yeah, we went way into the hole there. I should recover. Is it the marketing maybe that we what did I do? What did I do? How much is marketing? $1,000 a day. Can I lower that? I can't. Okay, that's not it though. I'm 62 grand a day in the hole. Where did it go? What happened? What happened to my demand? Oh, who's green? Wait a minute. Green. Who are you?
You have researched a new technology.
IBM moved in and took over my country. No, none of that. Okay, hang on. We gotta go back over here. Now the red guys are fighting over it. Okay, let's go ahead and lower my production way down, so we don't go too broke. And we gotta do some adjusting here. So let's go back to that computer and make it cheap. Someone's moved in and taken over my country. I'm gonna lower you down to 75, and then we'll go like 65. I'm gonna basically give this thing away. Well, sort of. And then, okay, we'll do something like that. Hopefully, that will give us some of our market share back and give us our country back. Yeah, it did. Okay. Crank this back out. We make sure we keep up with the demand. There we go. Okay, speakers are coming in next. Well, as soon as we get the speakers, we'll put in our new computer.
You have researched a new technology.
Ooh, how much is the printer going to take? I want a printer. Give me that printer. I want to do the printer before I build a new computer. Printer. What are you doing? Research that printer. Nah,
the research queue is empty.
No, it's not. There's printers. Maybe we got printers. Yeah. Oh, printer's done. Okay. A gun controller. Nice. Let's get a better operating system. And then...
You have researched a new technology.
Yeah. There's a mouse. We could go ahead and get the mouse. And work our way up to... Oh, work our way up to monitors, I suppose. That'll work. Monochrome monitors. Yeah. All right, so let's get ourselves a new computer now. Let's go do a new one. This is going to be that one. I guess we haven't gotten a new... Oh, maybe we need a new monitor before we can get... Hang on. I want to do the glass teletype first. You first. There we go. Okay. As soon as that's done...
You have researched a new technology.
Now I want a new computer. We got monitors now. Yeah, we got that. Okay, perfect. All right, so I would like to have a printer and a keyboard on this thing. No mouse yet. We haven't got that yet. We can get ourselves a new memory, which is basically the same as what we've got. We haven't actually gotten any better memory yet, so we're going to add in what we've got. The CPU is going to be, I think, the same thing as well. Yeah, it's all the same. So pop that guy in there. Removable media, we do have that now, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay. Which, I don't care how good it is. So we're going to call this the tape. And add that thing in there. And we've got, I think, do we have graphics yet? I don't think I do. No, the visualization technology we are missing. We're working on it, but we're not quite there yet. Let's get to storage, which is the most important thing. I don't think I have anything new here. Oh, yeah, I have SCSI now. Okay, so we'll get a SCSI system. With 200K? Oh, man. Who needs 200K? Just throwing money away. All right, so... Did I spell that? Yeah, SCSI. Sure. Add that one in, and we're going to go power supply, which we need the same old 9-volt. Anything new here? Nah. Add the 9-volt in. And the motherboard, I think we've got the same thing as well. Oh, no, we do things. SCSI connectors, of course. Keep it cheap. Keep it real cheap. Okay. Mobo 2. Okay. And add that guy in there. We need to have a display, which we do have one now. We've got ourselves a fancy new glass teletype. Nice. Oh, yeah, give me some prestige there. How much does that thing cost? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, let's go cheap on that. Yeah, it doesn't have to be fancy. It's called a screen. Okay, nice and green. We can play Rogue on that thing. Add it to the computer. And operating system, we've got, still have old, we have CLI now. Okay. Which we want ease of use. We don't care about features so much. So, can I name it this? There we go. Okay. And add that in there. Okay, so I think we're good. Nothing new has come in. The mouse is almost here. If I wanted to, I could wait a bit and get a mouse on. Do we need a mouse? Nah. Save that design. Create that prototype.
Your computer model went into the testing phase.
It sure did. Let's see what it is. It's $150 more than the last one I made. So I'm hoping it'll be worth the money. I'm starting to lose my share in the market somehow. Do I have Ukraine back? I do. I've dominated. Oh, no, I haven't. They're dominating me still. IBM is destroying me. Okay, you just wait till that new computer comes out. I still have a point I should spend. I only have $2 million, though. I gotta go somewhere, though. We're gonna go. There's not enough people there. I really I want to go to Afghanistan. 10 million. All right, so I gotta make some money here. Anywhere cheap that I could get to? Iceland's been taken. Not a lot of cheap places that have what I want. $1 billion go to Russia. Ooh, that's exactly what I want, but $6 million to move in. Algeria would be nice. I was looking for ones with storage space. That want storage. UAE's got not enough people there. Yeah, we're saving for that 10 million.
Researched a new technology.
The mouse is here now. How's my computer going? Come on. There it is. How are we doing here? Oh, we done? Okay. Price. We know the price. Let's go ahead and put this thing. I'm going to do the same thing. $4,000. I'm going to change this around. It's going to be a little bit more than the other one, though, right? It's going to be 70% off. Maybe 65% off for you guys. 50, and then 35, and then 10. It's about the same price as the other one. Still got the storage space. 200K.
Your new computer model is polished.
Okay, it's polished. Okay, let's market that thing. Ooh, 135 units sold in the first day. Okay. My production has gone through the roof. Let's go there and make sure we adjust that through the roof for a moment. Back down again. Let's keep that up right there, about there. And we got 14% of the market now. I'm going to go ahead and a lot of my money's going into this. I'm spending 22 grand a day on this. Let's lower this down just a bit. My money will come flying in here, and that is not. Why is it going down? Let's crank it up. Okay. As soon as we get that 10 million, we're moving into Afghanistan, and then we win. Well, not really, but it's a nice thought anyway. Filthy rich. I should look at where's a good country that I can move into that's not so much. I'm producing way too much. Let's do that down just a little bit. No, you go down just a little bit. Down to like 59. Right around there. It's probably pretty perfect. Okay. So, by the time I look through this, I could probably be able to move into Afghanistan. I wish I could sort this thing by capacity. I may be able to, but I don't know how to do it. I want, let's see. Austria, of course, I've already got. Barbados, we saw no one lives there. Switzerland's pretty good. Not a lot of people there in Switzerland, though. Nothing there in Cape Verde. Algeria. $20 million to move in. I don't have that. Oh, there's my 10 million though. Okay. This is it. Ready to win. Afghanistan. I'm ready. Okay, watch my production. Buying in there. There it goes. Up to 82. Okay, perfect. And I can actually do that with this place. Up to 82. There we go. Okay. Before we call it a day, I should go ahead. I want to go ahead and take a look at my numbers and see how things look. Making 140 grand a day. I can do with that. I can be all right with that. My budget, we're making all kinds of cash. Well, not really. We're losing some money, but it's, you know, sales are down, but it's September right now, so it's going to be, I think it's good for the year for sure. My customers are where they're at. Most of them are in Ukraine still. Afghanistan is just a small piece so far. And, oh, right, we have rich people now we're selling to. Oh, right, and the rich people are paying $4 grand per computer. That's right. Are they really willing to pay that for what I've got? Ukraine, I have the biggest chunk. Look at that. Wow. Okay. I market share, how am I doing? Am I the biggest piece of the pie? I'm in second place. Just behind old Cheap and Great. What a dumb name for a computer company. No one wants cheap. They want hard drives. That's all anyone cares about. All right. So there's Computer Tycoon. It's available on Steam. It's been there for quite some time, and I'll have a link below, and you can check the thing out, though. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.